Hello, I'm Timmy Hansen, driver of the number 21 Peugeot 208. I will let you guys come with me during the race weekend and see what it's like from a driver's point of view to race, and not only what happens in the car but also outside. And it starts always with a track walk, and that's why we are here now. I walk the track quite a lot of times on my own and also with people around the team. David and Seb, and I walk quite a lot of laps with Kevin, so to speak about the driving, and then also with the engineers. Usually we do a few laps to speak about where the bumps are and how to drive and where to win, where to compromise, because rallycross is always about finding the best compromise, because you have both gravel and tarmac to try to get the car to suit, and it's important to find the key corners where you want to be fast. So we speak about that, and in general, I'm trying to find a rhythm which I'm comfortable in even before the practice, because the practice is so short compared to other disciplines. You just get 8 to 12 laps in practice. The draw is very important for the weekend, and usually that's the time when I'm the most nervous, because I can't do anything about it. When you're in the car, I can perform, and therefore it goes well. But the draw, I'm standing there, and it's quite important, and you can't do anything about it. So you want to be on the inside in the late heat to be able to have the best chances to perform in the early heats. But somehow also, if you're making good starts and you have good speed, even if you start on the outside and you get a bad draw, it's still possible to turn it around. So it's not the end of the weekend if you're not on the inside. But it's a big plus to be able to start from pole in the first heat. In day one, it's a lot about the preparation you have done and how the practice has been to give you the rhythm that you have in heats 1 and 2. So for the Saturday, practice is very important, and the preparation before the weekend. After we have driven, the first thing we do when we step out of the car, I try not to talk to anyone before I speak to the engineers, to give my initial feeling to the engineers, to say, because there is often a lot of truth in the first few words that you say, and I try to give that to the engineers to have a guidance to where to go. And then we always have the videos from the sessions we have driven, so we can watch that and we can analyze clearly how the driver's been behind the wheel and how the lines have been and so on. And we are a few guys, often me and Sab and all the engineers, speaking together and making a meeting after every time we have run. This is the grid for Q1, first heat of the weekend. We're starting to see now how fast people are and where we self at. That's Sebastian lining up next to me. So it's going to be a tough first heat, but I'm looking forward to it. And now the adrenaline is starting to get there, and you're starting to feel the heat of the weekend. So there's a feeling I like, that's why I'm here. And then on the night between Saturday and Sunday, we try to relax, but a lot of things happen when you relax. You have some issues in some corners that aren't perfect, and often when you relax and when you let go of things, then you can go out the day after and perform better at those places. So you try to see where you need to improve, and then to let it go, have a nice dinner, relax with the team, with family, and usually when you wake up, you have found a tenth or two around the lap. I have been in motorsport for some years, and you get to know yourself and what you need at certain situations. So, but my usual trick is to relax, close my eyes, and have 10 minutes by myself, just like sleeping, and then going out to the car, trying to stay very relaxed. And when I get into the car, when you are at the grid with the belts tightened, then I try to hit myself and scream and really get up there again. So that's what I try to do usually. Fans are a big part of a weekend in rallycross. They're able to come so close, just behind the cars, watching straight into where we are working, and try to give as much as possible back, signing autographs, taking pictures, and speaking to them. Usually it's very busy, but they are here because they enjoy it, and I'm able to do what I love because of them. So I really want to give it back, and I'm really happy for all the support that I'm getting. The last part of the weekend is my favorite, like how intense it is during 1 hour to have both the semi-final and the final. Just got through to the final, me and Kevin. So it's a great feeling now. Now we're charging batteries, discussing strategy for the final, and now it's the big one coming up. It's so much going on and so much at stake. If you say you need to be the winner of the final, the last race of the weekend, to win the race. There's a lot of things happening and it's so demanding, but that's what I really like about that last part. Driving the semi-final, going on to the final, and those few minutes between the semi and the final, so intense, trying to get everything out and then lining back up for the final immediately after, with all the stress and the pressure, but when you handle it, it's the best feeling.